Hello YouTube friends, the kitchen renovations continue, and today I am figuring out how the first piece of worktop is going to fit around that old chimney breast. As you can see, it's quite a complicated cutout. I've decided to film it just for curiosity, in case it all goes wrong and everybody can have a laugh. But rather than just do it by measurements, I decided to get this big sheet of it's actually that floor protector stuff, and I'm going to try and create a like a template, because I don't think just taking the measurements off the wall and trying to cut the worktop and expecting it to fit, I don't think that's going to happen. What I'm going to try and do is just project the lines out from the cheeks of the old chimney breast and see if we can project them onto this black sheet. Obviously a different colour sheet would be more useful, so I'm thinking we're going to get that here, somewhere about there. Like that. This one would be something there. Something there. And last one. Right. So if we cut these pieces out here, we will be able to see if we can get this to go in, and then we'll have a template for our worktop. That's the plan. Now, just to make things a little bit more complicated, this wall here, which has had all the plaster chipped off it to make more room for the extractor, which is going to go up there. So this wall here sits back around about 22 mil deeper than this wall, which still has its plaster. So we're going to, I've roughly positioned this piece of spare stuff as our worktop, so we're going to come around about 605 off that plaster, which means when we get into this alcove, we're going to need to have our worktop 20 mil wider. So we will go, in this area it will be 605 plus 20. This one's not so important, we can run this one short because we've got pipes there. Happy days. We're cutting this out now anyway, so luckily it's only £5 a sheet. If this one's wrong, we'll just go and throw it in the bushes and get another sheet and try again. Right, well this will be a laugh. This is our potential template, and okay, we'd better if it was stiffer material, as somebody once said, but all we can do is try. Right, this is first fitting. Obviously when we cut around these pipes, that will go back that much, which I think will be the equivalent of that. This in here is already quite tight. I can see we're going to need to take some more off that. And this will, let's just see if we can get this up. That will kind of go in there, I think. Right, I've recut that, so that will go there. That one is a little bit ragged. I think this wall dishes in a bit, but presumably we're going to have a row of tiles or a little upstand of some sort which will hide that. This corner seems to work quite well. This is tight, if anything. And that goes down there. I've cut that off for the pipes. So all in all, and this brown edge represents the edge of the, what will be the edge of the worktop. So I think if we cut our worktop out to that template, it'll certainly take care of that end. Obviously I haven't been able to test this corner. I guess we'll have to do that by measuring and just hope for the best. I guess so long as we work to this corner first and test that along there for straight. It's not that bad. Right, what we're doing now is preparing to put the template down onto our big sheet of compact laminate, and so that we can draw our lines in the appropriate places. Okay, now the plan is to cut these, cut out to these lines. I've got a certain amount of apprehension here, but we're going to give it a shot because that's what we do here. Yeah.
Press it again to stop it.
Yeah. Right, well, we've had a right good go here, and as you can see, pretty evil stuff, this compact laminate. If this actually fits, I will be absolutely astonished. But giving it our best shot, cut it out carefully. I've got a piece of old plinth cramped onto the front here just to stabilise the whole thing while we try to move it backwards into position. I'm not bothered about just doing that. Oh, so just it won't take any of that wrenching on the table. Do you want to come this end? You get there. Okay, so I think it's right, that's what I say about steady. Just gently, 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 gently. Just gently again. What's that then? Don't fucking drop it. That's it. Just gently working forwards. Right, just slowly, slowly, an eighth of an inch at a time. So stop. Just an eighth of an inch at a time. Don't try and seed it in there. Right, just pinch it in. Come back down your end. Just careful. She will go. We'll go dead. Steady. Just nice and simple. Steady. We'll go wonky again. Okay, just careful. Take forward. Let me do the whole one side. What's its name on the club? Yeah. Where can you see where it's easy, something solid. I don't quite like it. It's really big, got gaps. Got gaps all over. Is it? It's resting on that back piece there. You want to go from underneath it? That's it, now, because we're not level now. Is it back down? Is it somewhere now? You've got spaces, spaces. That's a tiny bit tight, but it's got a gap. Nothing's stuck. It will actually go before we walk in. Now, as you can see, only place where we've got too tight is here. And that looks as if I've cut slightly on the wrong side of the line, possibly. It was a little bit tight in that corner, which looks like a piece of 2x1 under the plaster, so that's easy enough. Okay. Well, as you can see, we've more or less got that in its place now. Not quite as hard as I thought in the end. I'm going to take a little bit of plaster out there. Easy peasy. This line, I don't know, maybe I cut the saw on the wrong side of the line there, I don't know. These corners seem to fit quite well. This is the back. This is where the hob's going to go. Obviously, yes, I could have cut the hob hole out, but quite honestly, guys, I didn't want to weaken this stuff anymore. And it all fitted quite reasonably well in the end. Just to prove how it finished up along the front here. What's that? About 3 millimeters there. 3 there roughly. Probably 2 millimeters just there. This last one, maybe 2 millimeters. So not only is it in level, but it's all protruding at the same amount. Let's have a look at the level for you. That is our laminate, 12.5 millimeter thick laminate, which seems to me to be just a gigantic slab of plastic with a nice finish to it. I'm so glad we didn't decide to silicone this worktop down immediately, because I've been able to just pull it back slightly to get the tools in to cut out the position for the hob, and supporting the complete worktop on the bits and pieces that I've found lying around the place. Now I'm going to just try to ease it back into position, and then we really will be getting somewhere. Well, I've just swept up about half a bucket of black plastic sawdust. I definitely recommend cutting this compact laminate up outside if you possibly can. If not, definitely wear some breathing masks and some eye protection. It's basically solid plastic. I think it really hammers your tools. If you'd like to see what happens next when we try to join up these corners, there's 2 corner butt joints to do. Please stay tuned. Subscribe to my channel if you wouldn't mind. You'll be able to see what else we get up, not only in this kitchen but all our other DIY jobs.